Mr. Mr. Bastard, good evening.
Evening, coaches. I'm not in a good state, but this evening.
You're not in a good state, bro. You're not in a good state.
Yeah, I'm on a taxi, man, so I'm going home.
No problem. So we were on page. What page are we on? We did Hammer Pin Bar, Shooting Star. We did Shooting Star yesterday, right? We did Shooting Star yesterday. Hello, guys. We did you Shooting Star yesterday. So if you keep quiet, it means you don't have, you don't take notes, right?
I was not in yesterday. I thought we ended on Friday. It means I missed a lot.
No, no, we do have classes on weekend. You don't know. You didn't see me sending the link.
No, I didn't see.
We do have. Guys, come on. Which page you were last on? Did we do Shooting Star?
Yes, we did shoot.
I think we did a Shooting Star. We were supposed to go to the Harami pattern to page 40. So over the weekend, we've managed to push up to 40 pages. We have done so well. My will or my goal is that by next week, Monday, we should be done by this book. It covers about 160 pages, but if we keep pushing with the pace that we are pushing with, we might get to the end of the book by Monday, because if we manage to cover for so much pages, right? So today we are talking about the Harami pattern, the insight bar candlesticks, right? I'm going to read I'm going to read the following information, right? The Harami pattern, bracket pregnant in Japanese, is considered as a reversal and continuation pattern, and it consists of two candlesticks. The first candle is the large candle. It is called the mother candle, followed by the small candle, which is called the baby. Did you hear that? So this Japanese harami pattern consists of two candlesticks, right? The first candle is the large candlestick.
Share the screen, coach. Can
Oh,
you please share the screen, coach?
sorry. Sorry about that one. Okay, as I was still explaining, right, we're going to start from scratch since we're not sharing the screen with you guys. So I need to make sure that you get the information correctly. So the Harami pattern brackets the inside bar, right? Then they say the Harami pattern pregnant in Japanese is considered as a reversal and continuation pattern, and it consists of two candlesticks. The first candle is a large candle. It is called the mother candle, followed by a small candle, which is called the baby. For the Harami pattern to be valid, the second candle should be closed. For the Harami pattern to be valid, the second candle should close outside the previous one. Do you understand what they mean when they say the first candle is a large candle? It is called the mother candle, followed by a smaller candle, which is called the baby. For the Harami pattern to be valid, the second candle should close outside the previous one.
We had no, we've got no clue, coach.
Okay. The first candle show the first candle is the large candlestick. They're talking about the black candlestick, which is the large. I've taught you about how to identify um, the information behind big candlestick and small candle. You know that big candlestick represent high buying pressure, and then small candlestick represent little buying pressure in the market, right? It is called the mother candle. This big candlestick here, it's called the mother candlestick. Followed by a small candle, which is called the baby. This small candlestick right there, it's called the baby. Do I have anyone that is not the first time you hear about this candlestick pattern? If it's not your first time, let me know. If it's not your first time hearing about this candlestick pattern, let me know.
It's not the first time, but the confusion of the meaning where they are saying that the second bar closing outside.
This candlestick is called the mother and a baby.
Yeah, bo.
And how they call it a pregnant woman.
Mhm.
You get my point, right?
Yeah.
Now, they say for the Harami pattern to be valid, the second candle should close outside the previous one. So the baby should close inside the mother, should not be should not go up or have a long candlestick. It should remain a baby like that. When you look at it in your eyes, it should tell you that this is a mother and this is a baby.
Good evening,
Okay, so it
Coach.
means it.
Good evening. How
Okay.
are you?
Sorry, Carlin, you can carry on. I'm good, thank you.
Okay, I was saying, so the coach is saying the baby Kendro should close inside the mother Kendro, ne?
Yes.
And here where we were reading, they were saying the second Kendro should close outside the previous one. That's where I was confused.
Where are you confused?
Where they were saying the second Kendro should close outside the previous one. So the previous is the mother, ne?
Yes, I'm trying to find where you're reading. I can't see it.
Okay.
It's the
It's
third
the
paragraph, Coach.
The third,
paragraph. Yeah.
the third paragraph.
Yes.
For the Harami pattern to be valid, the second candle should close outside the previous one. For the Harami pattern to be valid, the second candle should close outside the previous one. I think they made a mistake.
Yeah, even me, I think so.
It
The way
didn't
you
close out.
explained to us, yeah, they made a mistake.
They made a mistake. They made a mistake. This candlestick is considered as a bearish reversal signal when it occurs at the end, at the top of an uptrend, and it is bullish. It is a bullish signal when it occurs at the bottom of a downtrend. I think they made a mistake. For the Harari pattern to be valid, the second candle, which is this one, it should close outside the previous one. Maybe they wanted to say the first candlestick should close above or outside the second, outside the second candlestick. They made a mistake here. It doesn't make sense. Those things do happen. It does happen, right? Don't beat up yourself. Now, let's go to page 41, right? Oh, we had this as a bullish, we had this as a bullish inside bar, right? So where do we find our bullish?
Can I ask?
Yes,
Can I ask if the baby have the tail or wig, it is still valid or not?
I think the most important thing is the body. Let's forget about the tail at that moment when this pattern occurs. So if the body is there, it's small with a tail, I think it's still a baby for me because that's the body that covers from the real body of this other huge candlestick. I don't know if I make sense or what. Do I make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So where do we find this bullish inside bar? This Harami bullish inside bar? Find it at
At the bottom of a downtrend.
we find it at the bottom of a downtrend. Is it at the end of a downtrend or at the end of an uptrend?
Downtrend.
At the end of a downtrend. Okay. Let's try to find them. Is this a bearish Arabic? Is this a valid one?
Can be it's at the bottom of a downtrend, and we have a big body, the mother, and a small one in front of it. Looks like it.
Do we all agree? Is that looks like a Harami bullish inside bar? Mr. Collins?
Yeah, it is, coach. It is, coach.
Okay.
Even that one, yeah. That one. Yeah, it's also a bullish Arami.
Is this a valid one?
Yes.
Can I ask, does the wick matter or it doesn't matter? Because I see the smaller candles, the baby does not have a wick. It's got a wick
Let's focus on the
in all the
let's focus
on the body.
on the body. The issue of the week,
Okay,
forget it.
okay.
Is this a valid one?
Yes.
Is this a valid one?
Yes, coach.
Konja, what is the name of this candlestick? Mr. Wutsilo? Mr. Wutsilo, what is the name of this candlestick that you are looking at? Khotatso, what's the name of this candlestick?
Are you talking to me?
I said Khotatso.
Oh,
Mr. Wutsilo and Khotatso, you're not there. What's the name of this candlestick that you are busy looking at?
Bullish
Mara and the
harami.
baby.
What was the last candlestick that we did last week? What was the last candlestick we did last week?
I think the one for yesterday, it was a shooting star, the one we end up with.
Okay. Okay, so we're done with the bullish inside bar harami pattern, right? Is there anyone who have a question on the harami pattern, bullish inside bar, before we move to the next one? Is there anyone who have a question before I move? Okay, we are going to page 41, the harami pattern, bearish inside bar. Where do we find this? At the support or resistance?
Resistance.
We find it at the resistance, at the end of an uptrend or downtrend.
Uptrend.
Okay. As you can see, the smaller body is totally covered by the previous mother pendulum. Don't bother yourself with the colors. The most important thing is that the smaller body closes inside the first big candlestick. Did you get that point?
Yeah, boy.
The most important thing is that the smaller body closes inside the first bigger candle. That's all that matters. The harami candle tells us that the market is in an indecision period. In other words, the market is considering consolidating. I was wondering because it didn't make sense. The harami candle tells us that the market is in an indecision period. In other words, the market is consolidating. So buyers and sellers don't know what to do. and there is no one in control of the market. When this candlestick pattern happens during an uptrend, right? During an uptrend, because we find this at the end of an uptrend or a downtrend, it is interpreted as a continuation pattern, which gives a good opportunity to join the trend. Did you hear what they said? Hmm? Did you hear what they
So,
said?
coach, in context,
Come again?
I wanted to ask. So it means in context, if we check if we check the higher time frame, when we see that Arami bearish inside, then it can looks like a doji
Mm-mm,
on higher time frame.
mm-mm. You mean to say the small you mean its formation behind the pattern, like
Yeah,
indecision.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it gives the same information.
Okay.
But when it's complete as a pattern, not that small candlestick alone.
As a complete.
Yeah, as a pattern. When this candlestick pattern happens during an uptrend or a downtrend, it is considered as a continuation pattern. When this candlestick pattern happens during an uptrend or a downtrend, it is interpreted as a continuation pattern, which gives us a good opportunity to join the trend. What do they mean about this? What do they mean about this?
Coach, doesn't it mean, as you said, bearish harami
Mhm.
occurs at an uptrend, so it therefore there'll be the the market will be going more bearish, will be going down.
Okay.
Right. So when they say it will be a continuation of the trend, well, that means because now the mother candle was bullish, the baby is bearish, so now it will go bearish, continue bearish.
Repeat that. Come
I
again.
don't.
Repeat the last part.
Since the mother is bullish,
Mhm.
the baby is bearish.
Mhm.
So, and it occurs at an uptrend. So it occurs on top at the end of uptrend. So it means it will continue bearish. Baby is a bearish candle stick.
I wanna repeat this for you again.
Okay.
And I need everyone to listen attentively so that we can help each other, right? When this candlestick pattern happens during an uptrend or a downtrend, during an uptrend or a downtrend, it is interpreted as a continuation pattern, which gives a good opportunity to join the trend.
It means it will be occurring on a retracement.
Okay.
Let's say it was going it was going bearish,
Mm-hmm.
then the bullish candlestick appears on a retracing,
Mm-hmm.
then that baby candlestick, the inside bar occurs, then it means it's continuing going down.
Okay, let's say for an instance, let's go to the bearish. We were on the bearish one, right? It was a bearish or bullish, the one we were making in this. It was a bullish one, right?
A bearish.
Was it a bearish or bullish?
The
Bearish.
last, it's the bearish.
The first
We
one we
started
did
with
was
The first
bullish.
one.
Now it's bearish.
I'm
Oh,
talking
the first one was bullish. Bullish,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
yes, that's what I'm talking about. The first one. So
Oh,
let's just focus here. Let's try to focus right here on this small uptrend that the market created right here. Right here. But I don't like this one. I don't know why. I don't like this. Let's go find a clean, uh, clean uptrend. I don't like that one. A clean uptrend that makes some nice series of an uptrend. Would you say that's a valid one?
yeah, the continuation. Yeah, it's a continuation bullish one.
There is a continuation, right? Bullish harami.
That's when I was saying that bearish will be on a retracement.
Okay, now I understand you.
So that means the bearish harami will be on a downtrend.
Yes. No, 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 no. On a downtrend, we find yes, yes, you are right. I'm sorry.
Yes, because the bullish harami is on an uptrend like that. That's the bullish harami.
You're
It's
complete.
going up.
You're completely right. You're absolutely right. Absolutely.
Thank you.
This thing can confuse you sometimes.
Yeah.
Can confuse you. Is this a valid one?
Yes, for bullish. Yes, bullish harami.
Okay. Is it not valid, Mr. Conan?
Yeah, it's valid on continuation.
Yeah. Okay. Now
Mhm.
we were on page 41, right? So on page 41, we were on page 41, right?
Yes.
So on page 41, you're already done reading all these things, right? When this candlestick pattern happens during an uptrend or a downtrend, it is interpreted as a continuation pattern, which gives us a good opportunity to rejoin. So what they mean here, they mean that if this actually when the market moves up, it creates impulsive move retracement, impulsive move retracement. If it occurs, let's say for a bullish inside bar, it happens at the end of a retracement. It simply means that it gives you a candlestick formation signal that you are most likely to continue with the impulsive movement. If it happens on a downtrend at the end of a retracement as well, this bearish inside bar, it also represents that there will be some continuation of the market towards the downside direction. I hope that I make sense, right? So,
Yes.
and if it is occurred at the top of an uptrend or at the bottom of a downtrend, it is considered as a trend reversal. Look the example below. So here they gave us some examples for both of them, right? They gave us some example for both of them. So here, as you can see, the market was trending up, right? All of a sudden, we had this long candlestick, and then at the end of a downtrend, there's this small little baby candlestick, right? Which is the mother in a baby. Then the market changed the direction, going to the upside direction. Then as they're going up to the upside direction, we reach the highest point, which is the resistance. When we get to that resistance, you see that big candlestick and the small candlestick right there, then the market changes the direction completely, right? Now, when you look at this candlestick, what is the common denominator that you see? What is it that you see that looks the same, or that is that makes it similar, or I don't know how to put it. What is the common denominator that you see there?
The second candle is always inside the first candle.
Which makes the first candle to be always
The mother.
to be the bigger candlestick, right?
Yeah.
Be it's either on the support or on the resistance. But if you look at here, the first candlestick on the left, it's always the bigger candlestick, even at the top. It doesn't matter whether you find it at the support or you find it at the resistance.
Yeah.
You went exactly to my answer that I was looking for. Right? Now let's read and hear what they are saying. In the chart above, you can see how the trend direction changes after the Harami pattern formation. The first bullish Harami pattern occurred at the bottom of a downtrend. Sellers were pushing the bucket lower. Suddenly, price starts consolidating, and this indicates that the selling power is no longer in control of the market. Did you get that part?
Yeah. Well.
Did you get it?
Yes,
Should I repeat it again, or you guys got it?
got it.
You got it. The bearish harami is the opposite of the bullish. This one occurred at the top of an uptrend, indicating that buyer's domination is over. They're talking about this. The buyer's domination is over, and the beginning of a downtrend is possible. They're talking about this. The buyer's over, then possible turn is about to happen. Now, in terms of how I have taught you about how to interpret the long candlestick and the bigger candlestick, in combination with what transpired after this candlestick were formed, what does it symbolizes to you? How can you explain it, Mr. Colin?
Bigger candles, you taught us it's big momentum.
Okay.
Then small candles, it means also little momentum.
Okay.
So now, on this one, it sounds an opposite one. All of a sudden, the sellers were moving. It has got momentum, but now the buyers come in and they reject the momentum of the sellers.
Mm-hmm.
Then it becomes to change direction.
Okay.
So it means sometimes it can come with a big wick showing that there is a big rejection there.
Mm-hmm. I love how you think and how you put it, like you are out, you think outside the box, you explore, you don't just cage yourself on it. That's how trading needs such people, when you look at a candlestick, when you look at an analysis, you must think outside the box. Don't always think about the chart only. You have to be able, because you are analyzing the market. You are analyzing the market behavior, what the market constantly do. So sometimes you just have to come out of the box. You have to forget about the chart. Just think about something else that could make sense, that could relate to what you are looking at, so that you could be able to identify where you're going with this trend, right? When this pattern is created during an uptrend and a downtrend, it indicates a continuation signal with the direction of the market. We will study in details how to trade this pattern, either a reversal pattern or as a continuation pattern in the next chapter, right? Now, we've got what we call tweezer top bottom. We're going to talk about tweezer bottom when we come back from the break. All I need you guys to do right now is just to take a break for the next 10 minutes. Then we come back after 10 minutes, right? We'll come back after 10 minutes. Right now, we just have to take a break and come back after 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Yeah, ne? Tired.